Yo, what's up, it's Dark Horse here. So basically we're going to be reacting to people's duels in our very first proper kind of duel room. I'm going to try to do a duel room every Saturday, and then that way we can kind of jump in later on, obviously Saturday and duel and things like that, and then I'll react to them ready for the Sunday video. So first off, we're going to jump into obviously a Jeremiah versus Cristiano and see how this plays out. I have done a couple of duels, but also what these kind of benefit is they allow you to kind of get a feel of how you can improve your decks and what kind of cards you can change, especially going up against a variety of different duelists not playing ranked as well. And also you get to see both sides of cards. Okay, so obviously we've got Witchcraft, a combination of Infection, Fairy Lily. I'm assuming maybe Keijus. I probably could run Owner's Seal, but then we have Prank Kids. I believe this is a combination with Virtual World as well. Yeah, okay, cool. Okay, so the Prank Kids obviously goes into do. I literally bit my tongue earlier. I mentioned it in one of the previous videos, but I'm struggling to like talk at this point because I've got a pull down at the bottom kind of thing. But here we go. Spell card. Okay, sends that card to the graveyard. Link summons into Bow Wow Bark. Activates the card in the graveyard. Special summons. Activates Virtual World. Brings the trap card. Activate the Virtual World monster. Mate, this is crazy. There's so much going on with it. It's mental. Okay, Witchcrafter brings out. Okay, not bad, not bad. See, I normally start with Viray, but also I think its name's Hain. Sorry. Basically has a solid effect in general anyway. Oh my god, I can't talk. But yeah, nice. Oh wow, that's kind of a really good way of shutting it down. So wait. What did we go? It was Paleozoic, weren't it? Yeah. See, with these cards, like bearing in mind it's rare, it's definitely a solid card to obviously counter the opposition as well. But with the combination of Virtual Reality, Prank Kids, Thunder Dragons, and Dragon Maids, they're the kind of combinations and hybrid type cards Cristiano tends to run. Also, in these type of duels, we said it's a 4,000 life points, so this goes to show how insanely impressive this duel is, bearing in mind there's only 4,000 life points. Okay, so Ruru activates its effect. I think it destroys it, don't it? Or it negates his effects. Oh, it sends it back. Okay, cool. Not bad, not bad. Okay. Special summon. Link summon into... Oh, synchro into... Okay. This is crazy. Because it reminds me of how similar... Like, they run the same spell and trap cards quite often with this deck Cristiano's running. But the fact Jeremiah's holding this down... It's interesting to see, though, like... bearing in mind there was 4,000 life points, it's actually really good to see how well this had played out for 6 turns. It was definitely a back and forth type duel, so it would definitely be interesting to see how it would have went if it was 8,000 life points. If you're familiar, obviously on our road to platinum we are going to be running the Keiju. Oh no, I'm actually running Chained in this one. And Chained is one of my favourite, along with Keiju and Gradle. But yeah, so we activated our trap card, special summon Abominal. I think this was a really quick duel. Yeah, it was. See, this is the crazy difference between it, is how quick you can win but lose at the same time. And going up against, obviously, different types of decks, it kind of makes you question how you can go about countering stuff. I believe I went up against Noble earlier in another video, and they had ran Gracekeepers, and because I run Gradle and Keiju, it kind of shut down half of the deck, so I need to kind of find a way of being able to destroy spell and traps. Oh my god, excuse me. Okay, here we go. Roscoe versus me. So I started off with the Gradle Dark Hole. I love Dark Hole's animation because you don't see it too often. But yeah, it was interesting to see what cards he had in his hand. for us to kind of work with. I think that's the good thing as well, is when I react to these replays, it shows both sides of the hands, so you can kind of get a feel of what type of cards and decks people are running. So obviously I went Solomon's Strike, paid the 1500 negate and its effect, and then I was able to finish off Roscoe with the Summon Skull of a direct attack, which is pretty sweet. Okay, so yeah, this is the Noble deck I went up against. Obviously Noble's deck, which was Gracekeepers. This completely shut me down. I struggled to make a decision of what I could run, and then also I didn't realize I wasn't running Amastrix or any kind of like water type synchro monster, so I had to kind of obviously craft Amastrix, which I already had. I just don't know why it's not in this deck. But obviously the Gradle Keiju deck isn't fully finished yet. Sorry man, excuse me. But yeah, even with our Gradle being destroyed, I couldn't really do much with it, so I ended up just self-sabotaging myself at this point. Honestly, with the Gradle Keiju type deck in play, I struggled against this deck because I wasn't able to pull no Keijus. I think this is the deck where we went up against Time Lords. Yeah, it was. Okay. Wow, what a start. Okay. So obviously I started first. Unfortunately, the lightning storm obviously ruined everything for me, but it did well. Half my life points, returned back, and then brought another one to the field, having my life points again. And then unfortunately enough, I had no way of obviously countering it, because the monster's effect, the XE monster I brought to the field, the effect only activates if you've got two of the same type attribute in the graveyard. And unfortunately it didn't work, and then Jeremiah was able to bring out the monster, which obviously inflicts damage upon attacking the monster. So we lost 1,000 life points because of the battle phase from the Time Lord monster to my monster. So I take damage equal to the attack of the monster as it attacks. Alright, here we go. So it's Cristiano, so it's going to be Prank Kids along with Virtual World against, I don't know if it's still like maybe Time Lords again. Maybe, I'm not too sure. Oh no, it's not. Okay, what's this? Galaxy Eyes. Oh, okay, this is cool. This is cool. This is interesting. Okay, so you activate it, Link Summon, bring out Meow Meow Mew. Activate your effect, inflict 500 damage. Link Summon into Do, or whatever you want to pronounce it as. Okay, increase your life points by 1,000. Special summon. Link Summon into... You going for another Link Summon there? That's actually insane that that spell card is able to special summon a token and then return 3 from your graveyard back to your deck to pick up a card. There's a lot of virtual world type cards as well, especially when you bring Shinshin out. Shinshin's a problem. Okay, discard that, activate your monster's effect, target that, special summon. Attack. Brings out Rip Room, what's that, Roaster, I think? Whoa. Oh, okay. So that was the monster. See, I went up against Cristiano. That must be the monster that destroyed all my spell and trap cards. Obviously, my monitors were cutting out, so it's kind of a bit of a pain. But yeah. Try to think. Yeah, I think it was this one we're moving on to now, and then we have 3 more to react to. Okay. So... yeah, my monitor cut out. I was supposed to activate Torrential Tribute during that point. I need to... oh, that tastes so good. Ugh. Pardon me. Okay, so Noble was running Ancient Gear. Obviously, I was running my Gradle again, which is effective, but also I feel like it's not all that effective. But once I can get the necessary cards that I want to run, we should be fine. I went Nightmare Phoenix here, destroyed Security Orb. Witzer was able to special summon Ancient Gear React. I then activated Torrential Tribute now, destroying all cards on the field. I think I lost this one. Yeah, I did. Because, yeah, this was the duel where I thought, this is where I realised I need to run level 5, because obviously at the minute my extra deck was consisted of link monsters, and the only one I had was this. But it's not the one that I'm after. So what I've recently done is being able to take care of this duel. I've obviously added now Amastrix and obviously some other types of synchros. I'm working towards getting some better ones to unlock when Monday's new update triggers off, so we can open up new packs, see how that goes. So look out for that video. So yeah, that would have allowed me to bring out Amastrix and that. But yeah, it would have been pretty solid. Plus it was a water type as well, so I'd have been able to synchro with these. But yeah, Ballista comes out, adds Ancient Gear Town, sorry, and activates the effect. Destroys Gear Town, reduces my monster attack to 0, and then special summons Gear Reactor. And then attacks, because obviously I can affect spell and trap cards when they attack. But Ancient Gears are solid, man. Like, genuinely, I love them. But yeah, it's great because obviously it gives us like a little chance to see how decks are played and things like that. This is the deck where I went against Cristiano with obviously her new virtual world Prankid's build. And I was going to activate Torrential Tribute when she brought out a link monster. My screen had shut off, so it kind of didn't work in my favor. So yeah, I went Cradle Alligator, Skill Drain, so I was able to shut down monster effects on the field, which was beneficial to a point. But yeah, so brought those two out. Activates the trap card. Link summons into Meow Meow Mew. But to be fair, because obviously I'm so used to going against cards that banish from the graveyards, I now run Imperial Wall, Iron Wall. But doodaloo. Inflict 500, I believe that does. If I can remember clearly. Yeah, it does. Then special summons again, which allows you to go Rip Roar and Roaster. It's... Oh, okay, yeah, so Rip Roar and Roaster is the one that can destroy spell and trap cards. So at that point, I would have went Torrential Tribute, but you would have still brought out that monster. But yeah. It's great, though, to be fair, looking at the way this deck's being ran is pretty solid, because you've got to think the trap cards, unless you're running cards that are like proper domineering and they can like smash the field and things like that, I feel like it's definitely a bit of a struggle. Obviously, running this card, I believe it's the Underworld Goddess. 4 effect monsters. You can only use one monster your opponent controls as a material to link summon this card. That's solid, man. That's something I would have to look into getting, because that's crazy. The link summon card is unaffected by your opponent's activated effects unless they target this card once per turn when your opponent activates a card or effect that special summons a monster from the graveyard. So wait. So based upon that play, where did that monster come out from? I think I've gone past it, to be fair. Oh no, this is where it was. So this would have came out, tributed itself to destroy a spell or trap cast. Torrential Tribute would have activated. And then this card sent to graveyard, he flipped it, special summoned. Okay. So that was technically still special summoned from the deck anyway. So that would have still come to the field. Change to attack position. I think that card would have been destroyed, but if... Yeah. I still think there would have been a way. Obviously, I would have brought that out to special summon. You take a 1 face-up card, shuffle 2 cards of your banished virtual. See, yeah, my card, Imperial Iron Wall, was gone anyway, so this would have still activated. A special summoned. But this would have still activated. So during the battle phase, if you control another virtual world gate card, which obviously was the other trap card, which was this one. Target 1 face-up monster on the field, changes to battle position. So I would have still been in defense mode. During your main phase, you could banish this card from the graveyard, tag one virtual one monster and go special summon up and negate its effects, and send 1 card from your hand to the graveyard. Yeah, so I would have still been put into defense mode. Virtual world gate activated, okay, which would have allowed you to summon this. Yeah, so I don't know. It is what it is, you know what I mean? There's no point looking too deep into it and dwelling on it. It's interesting though, but I feel like 4,000 life points makes you have to prepare more, and like think about the way you're going to play things, and it makes the duels a lot more intense. All right, okay, so we have Roscoe and Noble here. Okay, so it's Ancient Gears versus... Oh, this looks like an original type deck, it does. Okay, so that allows you to go with that. And then you fusion. What are you going with? Oh, chaos. Nice. Whoa. Wait, hold up. Oh, it allows you to pick up a card. Whoa. That's crazy, man. That's crazy. I'm assuming that this is probably heading down. I'm not sure. So we just watched. That was that one, and then this one. Okay. It's definitely interesting. Like, I like to be able to see how people build their decks as well, just to kind of get a fair idea for when I eventually go to build that type of deck, and seeing how effective it could be. Okay. Oh, sorry, it's really late and I keep yawning. I do apologize. Okay, so we've got Noble Knights, destroy the thing, but then you can activate it, equip it to that, increasing it to level 5. Activate the effect. I think. Okay. The Soul Day comes out, activates its effect, adding Phoenix Gear Freed. Send those to the graveyard. Can you activate the spell cards in the graveyard? Okay, activate that monster's effect, equip it. MST destroys the trap card, activates the trap card. I have no idea what the trap card does, but yeah. So you can banish a trap card. Right, let me just pause it for a sec. Let's wait cards on the top of your deck, and if you do add one, okay. You can banish the card from the graveyard, set the turn this card, special summon from your deck one Noble Knight monster with a different name from the card you control or in your graveyard. Okay, not good, not bad, not bad. Okay. Not bad, gets destroyed. But then I was about to say, can't you activate the effect in the graveyard to obviously counter that though? So what does Avalon do? Destroys... Oh, it negates it by destroying an equip card. Sacred Noble. Detach one overlay. It's a very interesting deck. Very interesting. I think that's the end of it then, ladies and gentlemen. I believe that is. It's been a pleasure. Obviously, I hope to bring another episode to you guys later. Obviously, well, next Saturday. Obviously, feel free to jump in. If you enjoyed it, be sure to leave a comment, subscribe, and like the video. And I'll reply back to your comment. It's been a pleasure. Let me know what decks you guys run. And hopefully I'll see him in, obviously, the next Saturday's Duel Room. It's open for everyone, so if you're interested, come swing by. Take care of yourself, ladies and gentlemen. It's been a pleasure. I'm going to go get in bed. Goodbye. Peace.